Two super dudes who want to share their knowledge of pop culture and the art of bullshit. The Open Mic Show with Steve Starr and Cash West.
Hey, everybody. Cash West. That's Steve Starr.
Am I supposed to talk there?
No. You don't have to.
So it's kind of hard to do it when we're not in the same room, and at this point I actually am not looking at my Skype window, so it makes it even harder still.
So, no, you're not supposed to talk when you're on the radio. No.
We're not on the radio.
Podcast, whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter.
We don't do the radio anymore. It didn't pan out to work out for us. But it's all right. We have other things in the plot. I'm getting a dog.
Jesus, fucking nobody cares about the dog.
You're a liar. You care about the dog. You can't wait for me to get the dog so you can be like, oh my God, you got a dog.
I'd be more pressed to give you my dog.
I don't want your dog. Your dog's too big and too old.
You think a husky's not going to get big?
No, I know a husky's going to get big, but at least I have it from a little dog. Right. That's the goal, dude. Little dog to big dog.
Little dog to big dog.
Yeah, I want a dog that your dog can eat right now. And then when your dog gets to the point where it can't eat my dog, but my dog likes your dog, so it will eat other dogs for your dog.
Possibility.
That's the goal. Until Lou tries to eat my dog, and then I'm just going to have to kick Lou in his jaw. Like, motherfucker! Finger in the butthole!
Yeah, I don't have no
your
pepper
dog.
You're getting a finger to the butt.
It's your dog. You got to do it.
No, I'm good. Yeah, I can't find anything on how much it costs usually to place one somewhere, so I'm going to stop looking this up.
Yeah, I would really hope you do, because we're got other things to talk about tonight, like weaponized duck penis.
Oh my Jesus, we said we're not talking about that.
We're not? Aww.
It just got too weird for me.
It like superbly rabbit holed for you very fast. That was like some Alice in the Wonderland falling down that rabbit hole shit.
All right, I'm going to do the agenda now. We have 4 topics tonight. The first one is... no, that's not going to be the first one. I'm sorry. The first one is free PlayStation games this month coming up.
Hey, I'm going to get on your Plus and download those. Yeah, I have to get on your account to get them.
Okay, so go ahead and do that. All right, the next one is Elvis Presley. I knew about this for a long time, but I want to talk about it because it's a new article.
I didn't realize that. I knew parts of that, but I didn't realize that like it was that bad.
Crazy. All right, and then this is the next to last. Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson in Venom 2. We'll talk about that. And then the last thing is South Park.
Oh, we forgot one. We do have another topic besides that.
Which one?
You don't remember?
We're not talking about duck penis.
Really?
What are you talking about?
Really? We're not going to talk about duck dicks?
No.
Check your agenda again. You know, the one that you sent me on Messenger.
Yeah, I don't have Facebook up.
Oh, well,
and there was one other one, but I cut it, so it's fine.
You cannot. What about Morbius?
What about it?
Or didn't you want to talk about that? Or is that what you're cutting?
That was when I had the stuff for it to talk about it. Now I don't have it anymore.
It's because it's on the being repaired laptop.
Yeah, and some things just get cut, and that thing's going to be reset when I get it back, so it's not going to matter.
You're going to cry.
No, because I have everything on my hard drive.
Oh.
I'm good.
All right. So, anyways,
free games.
What games do we have?
It's not. It's not on PlayStation. So you're worried about logging into PlayStation Plus when we're not even talking about that.
Nope,
we're talking about Epic Games.
That's right. I got to get on my Epic account.
So you don't even. Yeah, it's the Assassin's Creed Syndicate is free on Epic Games this week.
Yeah.
So I have not played Assassin's Creed for a hot minute. So I think I might want to go ahead and get that one.
I'm not gonna lie. I know what the last one I played was.
Well,
it was Black Flag. It was one where you were the pirate.
I didn't play that one.
So,
I didn't play the one right before that either.
So if your PlayStation 3 worked, you could log into. I would gladly.
It does work. I just can't get it to come to the right output because the HDMI is broke on it.
Do you have the cables that you need to hook it up to?
Yes, they're sitting right on top of it, sitting over there. I'm looking at it now.
Okay, so tomorrow at some point, I will come over, and I will fix it for you.
Well, I've tried to do what you think you're going to do, and it didn't work.
I'll bet you $100 you did not.
Okay, well, I'm not going to bet you, but we'll see.
Yeah,
because I don't bet.
Pussy.
No. Hey, whoa. Vulgar. Anyway, if you have an Epic Games account or Steam, stupid, Steam.
It's not on Steam. It was only on Epic.
It says right here. It says Valve's Steam platform.
Oh, I read that article 3 times just to make sure, and it said.
Well, guess what? It's still through Epic Games, but Steam just hosts it.
Oh, well,
correct?
No, I don't know. No, Steam store and the Epic store are 2 completely different stores, bro.
That's true because you can't find Fortnite on Steam, but it says right here that I don't fucking know. Fuck. Go look for yourself then. Don't you got Steam?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you can go check it out.
Nope.
Okay, Epic Games Store has committed to offering free games every week for the foreseeable future while it establishes itself as a major player against the long standard king of PC gaming, Steam. Sorry, I should have read it. So it's on the Epic Games Store.
So wait. You sent me a link with an article and said, here's a topic for tonight's show. And you didn't read the article? Clearly didn't read the article?
What can I say, dude?
How are you going to send me an article but not read it yourself?
I got stoned.
That is inexcusable.
And forgot.
And then we were
Shut up.
I mean, hold on. In fairness, we were having like massive other conversations prior to show tonight.
Look, when am I supposed to get that laptop back so I can download this? Because I don't want to. Well, I guess I could.
You could add it to your library to where it'll still be there.
Yeah, you're right. That'll work.
You could just come over here to the other studio and log in on the good computer, and it'll take care of it.
Good idea.
Hey.
Brilliant.
Look, once again,
so go pick
Steve
that
Starr
up
to the
on,
rescue.
Yeah, whatever. Go pick that up on Epic Games Store this week. February 20th, so that's tomorrow. Comes out tomorrow.
Ooh.
Free tomorrow. All right, let's move on.
Hopefully a lot of things come out tomorrow, but anyways.
I'm done playing Fortnite, I think.
No, that was a tax season joke.
No, I'm just saying I'm in light of gaming.
I haven't played it in a while.
Yeah, I'm going to start focusing on other games like my GTA and because that's coming to a close because PS5 is going to be coming out soon and GTA 6. And so I got to get the most out of my Red Dead and my GTA 5 right now.
Did I tell you I bought a penthouse?
Yeah, you told me about that. And then what else do we play?
I don't know.
You need to get Red Dead. Jeez, why do you still not have Red Dead?
I do have Red Dead. I've had Red Dead. I bought it like 3 months ago for $35, dummy.
Why have we not been playing online?
Because I
sadly
do not get on the PlayStation that often. I just don't.
Well, let's just start playing it. We need to start focusing on this.
And my hours of the opposing job that I lead outside of this real world does not allow me to play video games with you guys because you're mostly asleep before I get home.
Excuse.
It is an excuse because if 90% of you are
your player leveled up to get and then I'll level my player up and we'll just go along and when we get to play with each other, we'll do it. And then we need to start. Odin needs to get involved. I don't know what happened to that guy.
He fell off the face of the earth. But no, I really fucking hate trying to have this conversation with you because you don't listen.
Yeah, I know.
I hate playing that shit alone.
Well, you're going to have to for a little bit.
No! Dude, I got on Grand Theft Auto the other day. I bought the penthouse. I logged off.
Okay, here's an idea.
I logged back on 2 hours later, got the rest of the money. upgraded my penthouse, and logged off.
You don't listen. All we have to do is, you don't do a radio show no more, correct?
No.
That sounds like that's plenty of time to do Red Dead and GTA. That's 2 hours. An hour of each.
Maybe. But that means I have to move shit around so that I can actually stream it.
We don't need to do it every night. Not like the radio.
Because nobody fucking watches the shit on Twitch.
How do you know? You ain't been doing it.
Because I follow the shit and I pay attention to the shit.
You just have to label your games better. Label your titles better.
I just have to clickbait people.
Yeah. Be like, come watch me like do this stupid shit and on this mod on GTA, and then they get there like, where's the mod? Like, I don't have one, bitch. Fucking gotcha. Watch me play though.
Watch me use the miraculous pick my nose mod at flick my boogers at people. Watch me flick
There's some crazy mods on GTA, man.
Watch me use boogers as a weapon with the pick your nose mod on GTA 5.
Did you see that video of the giraffe that like jumped on that guy's motorcycle and all of a sudden it switched over to GTA and the giraffe riding a motorcycle?
No,
did you see that shit? That shit is funny as fuck.
I missed that. Damn. Oh.
You're gonna have to Google it. Just put GTA giraffe.
Oh, but I do have a penthouse on GTA 5, so we need to do those missions if it'll let us. Because the last like 7 times I've tried to do them, it just froze.
Well, why has it been freezing?
I don't know. I think they need to patch it, or I think when they dropped the extra shit, because if you logged in from this date to the 5th, you got $1 million, and then if you logged in from like the 6th to the 13th, you got another $1 million. So I got $2 million off playing because
William spent some of my money because I got the mill, I think, but it was all gone because he spent my other mill.
No. It takes 3 days after you log in. So you logged in on the 5th when I told you to, right?
Probably.
So you wouldn't have got your money until at least the 8th.
I haven't been on there. It's the 19th.
And so the $2 million you lost.
Probably.
But I got both. But I bought a badass penthouse.
It's not the end of the world.
Nah,
I just get on there and grind that shit out. I'm going to do a lot of missions and a lot of fucking side missions.
All right, so
that's all I'll do.
What else do you have on the agenda?
Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson. So, how long has Zombieland 2 been out now? A couple months, right?
Months. More than a couple. It's
Zombieland
on DVD,
2,
dude.
When did it come out on DVD?
Like a month or so ago.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to watch that. But anyway, Woody Harrelson.
It got released in October of 2019.
All right, so he is one of my favorite actors. He was in that, and I want to watch that. So I haven't seen that yet. And then he's coming up in a new movie, Venom 2, where he is the one of the villains, Cletus Cassidy, aka Carnage. And they had a picture of his Carnage on another website, I thought, but I could be wrong. But they do have a picture of him at the end of Venom and the screenshot. But as far as I can tell, somebody else also said that he's going to look a little bit different when they show him. So, I don't know. I can't wait to see it.
Well, at the end of Venom, he was in the after credits.
Yeah.
And what was I going to say? He was all weird looking. I'm watching some clips right now and looking at some pictures, and he just has like short hair, not like crazy weird looking like the wig that he had on in the post credit scene for the first one. He's just got like
right, which I'm looking at right now.
Like
he's got like curly hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, because he has it says here he has a wig on. Yeah, man. I don't know. I like the first one. A lot of people didn't like it. There was some lines that Venom said that I was kind of like, it was cheesy. But this came out 2 days ago, so
it was meant to be cheesy. It's a comic book film, dude. You have to at least put a little bit of cheese
Yeah, I
in that
get
film.
it, but
It's like
So
Captain America
stupid.
hearing somebody say shit and going language.
yeah, I guess. Whatever.
You don't remember that in Age of Ultron?
Yeah, I remember.
So, I mean, there's always going to be a little bit of cheese. It's a comic book movie. You have to remember that.
I guess. All right, so I do want to go see that when it comes out. I don't think
definitely want to see that. Do you remember Carnage?
Yeah, from the comics.
Yeah.
It's been years since I read a Venom or Spider-Man comic, but yeah, I remember vaguely.
I remember him best from the 90s cartoon.
Yeah, that's probably Man, I'm gonna have to go back and watch some more YouTube. Here, Carnage.
Oh, really? You're just gonna click it up while we're in the middle of a show?
No, I'm just gonna pull it up for later so I can find some of it. Here it is. Yeah, I remember him. I remember now. Never mind. Yeah, Carnage symbiote, all host
He was
evolution.
actually. I was gonna say he was actually a big piece of a really recent comic book event.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I guess Eddie Brock, the original host, not the original host, because Spider-Man's technically Deadpool's technically the original host. Did you know that?
No.
The reason the Venom symbiote is crazy is because Deadpool wore it before Spider-Man.
That's why he's crazy?
Yes. Because symbiotes take on portions of the personality of the host.
Mm-hmm.
So Deadpool wore it. You catch on? You get where?
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. So I'm looking at this right here. Character first appeared as Cassidy in The Amazing Spider-Man number 344, March 91 as Carnage. In The Amazing Spider-Man number 360, Carnage was created by writer David, I don't know how to say his last name, Michelini?
You're good.
Yeah, so race of amorphous extraterrestrial parasites known as the symbiotes. Yeah, dude. Carnage is badass.
Child of Venom.
So wait, when was Deadpool created in the comics?
Like the late 80s, early 90s, maybe mid 90s. I don't know for sure.
Oh, guess what? Now I gotta look that up.
Why?
When was... Because I want to... Because you said he wore him before Spider-Man, but Spider-Man and
He
Venom...
wore Venom before Spider-Man.
Okay, 91, Deadpool was created, right? Made his first appearance in the New Mutants comic in 91, which sucks that New Mutants has been pushed off in the theaters because it needs to play in with the Deadpool timeline. Okay, so he made his first appearance in 91. So Venom and Spider-Man had multiple run-ins before that.
Yeah.
So how can you say Deadpool wore him first?
Because that's what Marvel says.
Because that's what Marvel says.
Damn right. Hold on. I'm looking it up. That way I can give you the exact...
Because wouldn't Deadpool be the first mutant then?
Deadpool is not the first
In this timeline as far as the movies. Because there's no mutants. And Deadpool's technically a mutant. And Cable's a mutant.
No.
Cable is a mutant.
Shut the fuck up and let me talk, goddammit.
You said no.
I did say no.
I'm letting you talk. Go ahead and talk. But
Deadpool doesn't take place in the MCU yet. Nothing takes place in the MCU yet. The MCU mutants, the first one is technically going to be Scarlet Witch.
Yeah.
Or her children.
Right.
Due to her and Quicksilver being manipulated due to the reality stone or whatever stone got used on them, they're going, when she gives birth because of the radiation. I just seen weird lights go off behind my head. I was looking.
That's what I said I was seeing earlier. At your house.
Were they blue?
Yeah. It's a fucking spaceship.
I don't believe in ghosts, but my house is haunted.
I've seen it like 4 times, dude. I kept turning my head.
Venom gets a brand new origin. Here we go. This is what I need. Okay, so no thanks. No, I don't want notifications. Where's it at? They retconned it in. Right there. Wow, that wasn't an article at all. That was literally just the panel showing me that.
Oh, Deadpool is not. Okay, Deadpool's healing power was artificially grafted in his DNA by the Weapon X program.
Correct. And now I can't find. Here we go.
God damn it.
According to Deadpool, shortly after the sequel story, Black Him. Does it actually talk about it? Let me see. Man, you got to do some talking. I can't talk all by myself.
I'm just listening to you. I was thinking about that. But look at your message. There's a message there for you.
Oh, okay.
It just popped up.
Okay.
Yeah, it just popped up. So that way you can get to that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, that message is taken care of.
All right. So would that not make Deadpool a mutant then, since it was artificially grafted?
Technically,
but his body kept it. His body didn't fight it.
I don't think it was used as a cancer treatment. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't consider him a mutant, but I guess like Marvel Comics themselves do. But back to the fact, it was Deadpool's Secret Wars issue number 3, back in 2015, that they revealed that Deadpool actually wore the Venom suit first, testing out his transformative properly and promptly discarding when he realized the suit was alive and permanently damaged by melding. It might be permanently damaged by melding with his warped mind. And then Spider-Man comes in and he's like, hey, Deadpool, Hulk said there's some sort of super science seamstress in here or something. Yeah, right over there. Knock yourself out. Just remember, black is slimming. And so, yeah, it melds with Deadpool's brain, and that's what makes it psychotic. And then he's like, oh, hey, Spider-Man, the costume maker's right over here behind you.
So that's why Venom's all fucked up.
That's part of the reason. It makes sense.
That's kind of weird. Kind of crazy.
Oh, yeah. So what other topics did we have tonight?
Elvis Presley.
All right. So
seems okay. So for years I knew that Elvis had passed away from complications due to an opioid addiction and eating a lot, and we knew he died on the toilet apparently, right? So sorry not to laugh, but you know it's kind of fucked up. But anyway, so I don't know. There was just an article that I seen, and you know he died in August of '77 at 42. His body was found in harrowing conditions, and speculation still lie around his untimely death. So, but there's like, what did they say? It was I have to find it in this article. But you know, supposedly he had like shit from months of
4 months old in his bowels.
Yeah, from food. You know, like what the fuck? Dude? How does that happen? He was so backed up. Constipation, yeah, but he was so backed up from pills. So what they say was like, how many pills? Did it say how many pills it was? Like they supposedly found?
I don't remember, like thousands, like 900 or some shit like that.
So some people say it was a heart attack. That's the speculation that people are saying, and then other people are saying it was from the drugs. You know, the Johnny Cash story even said, you know, how Johnny took a bunch of black beauties and shit with Elvis, and Elvis was taking opiates and this and that. So I think it's the drugs, man. You know, we don't want to say it because he's an icon, but people die from overdoses and opioids all the time today. So, yeah. The other baffling conspiracy lies that he died due to a severe case of constipation, condition that his longtime friend and physician, Dr. George Nicopolis, yeah, so he'd have like toilet accidents on stage, he says, as he sought treatment.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Didn't they say that he had like a bunch of accidents on stage?
Yeah, they said, so here,
we're doing his wardrobe changes.
Yeah, tragic day of his death and claims in an autopsy, stunned medics found a 4-month-old stool blocking his gut. 4-month-old stool blocking his gut.
Oh,
He probably couldn't shit at all.
Oh. So it would just
So,
how does that work? Eventually it would just slump out?
It says his colon was 5 to 6 inches in diameter on the autopsy. Normal is 2 to 3.
So it was
And
well over
standard
double.
4 to 5 feet long. His colon was 8 to 9 feet.
So well over standard double.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Sorry, Elvis.
I'm trying to find the amount of pills they said he supposedly, but that's speculation too, probably.
Yeah, most of it
Yeah,
probably
that's,
is speculation.
yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to bet that
But this whole article, I want to post this on the page because there's a
I
lot.
want you to go for it.
But it's not probably. I don't know if this is such a reputable source though.
Who is it?
I don't want to talk about it right now. Well, I'll send it to you, and you be the
You
judge.
sent me the link. I'll go back and look.
Yeah, go back and check it. So, all right. Well, anyway, yeah. Rest in peace, Elvis. Nothing special right now about Elvis. It was just an article I found, and I wanted to read it and talk about it because it's sad. Because there's people out here dying from opioid addiction, and it could be more than just overdoses. It could be shit like that. If you don't get help, nobody will ever know. So yeah, I'm gonna move on to the last subject, and that's South Park. Do we have sound effects?
Yeah, I haven't been using them. I haven't been using them for a while.
You're a horrible person.
I am a horrible person. I'm sorry. They are a questionable source. It says that they're not necessarily fake.
Is that motorcycle?
Yeah, that's one of the motorcycle kids running around here. Cool. That means everybody in the audience got to hear the idiots that drive around here.
Hey, I ride a fast motorcycle.
Yeah, but you don't drive. You don't ride it like they do. I don't hear you going ying 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 up a fucking street that people live on, a residential.
That's just because I don't drive in Park Lane. But if I lived in Park Lane, I would have to.
You don't drive, dude. No, you don't drive like an idiot in residential areas. I'm almost positive of it. You have children.
No, I don't.
That dude does not.
Do they go like 100 down the street?
Yes.
Oh, okay, makes sense.
They ride like idiots. They said that there's some stuff that they've got that's factual on there, but but they are very, very questionable on multiple websites.
Right.
As far as whether or not they're legit or, it says fact check everything that you read on there. That way you know if what you're reading is legitimate or not.
Yeah, well, that's obvious.
So,
all right, let's move on to the last subject, and this is what you sent me.
Which one?
The South Park article.
Oh, yeah. I thought that one was kind of weird.
So a journalist sparks debate after saying South Park is to blame for the current state of the world.
Hang on, I'm actually going to pull that back up because I want to go. Did you read that at all?
I'm reading it now.
Okay, yeah. Some of those tweets that old girl throws out. Oh, cool. I did not know that about Skype. So when you send me a message, my whole screen turns blue. And
Does my message pop up?
And then it pops up, yeah. And it says it like what you said. That's so cool. Oh, hold on.
Here.
Oh, damn it. I don't want to take. I'm not taking a picture of that one. Try again so I can take a picture of it. Oh, sorry guys. You get to witness us having fun.
That's hilarious. The last one wasn't good enough for you?
No, the last one sucked. I doubt that. That's not what you said earlier. 2.5 millimeters. That's all I'm gonna say.
I was just going with the joke. Oh.
But yeah. So back to the South Park and the fact. Let me read some.
I
of
can
these.
see it go blue on your face. It's hilarious. That's why I keep typing.
Dude, I wonder if that's the blue lights I seen pop up here earlier.
Maybe it is. But wait, who was typing you then when I was there? And seeing them?
You, because I seen it and then all of a sudden you said, hey, you have a message. Go ahead and do it. Do it real quick.
No. When I was there and I was seeing the blue light, what was the explanation for that?
You're an old ass man that needs to have his eyes checked?
No, I got perfect vision, bro. Except I'm colorblind.
Nope. That's not it because it wasn't up here in the window.
I don't know. Weird.
No, block. Okay, so the tweet that actually got it started is, in retrospect, it seems impossible to overstate the cultural damage done by South Park. The show that portrayed earnestness as the only sin and taught that mockery is the ultimate inoculation against all criticism. Smugness is not the same as intelligence. Provocation isn't the same as bravery. The lesser of two evils aren't the same. It seems like South Park has been trying to reckon with this. I admit I haven't been watching the show in recent seasons, but I'm fascinated to see this. And she clipped a link for where they apologized over the climate BS with Man Bear Pig.
I'm reading all the ones you're reading right now.
To be clear, I don't blame the show itself as much as I do the generation of boys who internalized it into their personalities, which maybe isn't the show's fault. She's saying so. Basically, in layman's terms, she's saying that the nihilism and the mockery that South Park does is doing more damage because it is making the generations and the younger kids who watch it turn into little assholes. That's basically what she's saying. But she's not exactly wrong.
Words.
She's not exactly wrong. I mean, God's honest truth, let's be realistic. A lot of the people that are even our age that have kids, I see a lot of Randys and fucking the Marsh family. I see a lot of the actual characters in my day-to-day life.
Yeah.
And people my age. And then I look at their children and I'm like, holy shit, I live in fucking South Park.
Oh my God, shut up.
They took our jobs. No, they didn't take your jobs. You're just a lazy motherfucker. Get off your ass and go do something.
Right? Exactly. But what's another one? So here she said, my point was that South Park seemed to teach that it's always cooler to be reactionary and contrarian. And it doesn't show the whole tweet here.
Hold on. No, because you missed. Okay, so I don't know what you're looking at it on, but up here, you missed the one where she shows some of the comments on the original tweets by some of the South Park fans. She said, some very normal, well-adjusted South Park fans, and it's quotes like, wah, quit complaining about me complaining about a cartoon I don't like. I write about a female version of a more popular male character. The world owes my takes on life respect. I don't get what that's supposed to mean.
It's people, but the people that take it too literal and don't say that it's satire is the problem. That's the fucking problem.
Then there's, don't be upset because you're a woman and therefore genetically unable to be funny. That's just stupid right there. That's a fucking idiot's point of view. When you have to look, there's three things that I will openly admit that if you have to bring them into a fight, you automatically lose the fight, and it doesn't matter because it just makes you somebody that's not worthwhile, and that is your gender, politics, and religious beliefs. Those are three things that you are a piece of shit if you criticize somebody over.
Right. You seem to believe it spawned an entire generation of men who don't give a fuck about anything, and the tweet goes on to say more, but I can't read it. Let me see if I click this little thing and it'll go on. Hang on. And nope, didn't load the tweet.
See, I'm looking. Yeah, so there's all kinds of people who like retweeted it and added their comments to it.
It says, or is the show's popularity more of a symptom than a cause? They've been since day one, dude. They've fucking they've talked about what's wrong with the world. You know what I mean, and how they see it. And I don't see it as.
I don't see issues with any.
I don't think Cartman plays a part in how people act today. I think people are assholes in general.
I think people are assholes because human nature says we're a bunch of fucking assholes.
This guy left a comment that says exactly South Park is reactionary, which wouldn't make it a cause for anything because it reacts to how things in the media and everything else that we see every day that we talk about. I think it's I think it's just stupid.
I mean, some if you scroll further through, you'll see some of these other ones. Did you see where? Wait, which one did you just read? Who was it from?
It was just a comment.
Okay.
Down the bottom.
I was gonna say there was one she tweeted, or somebody tweeted out and said something about. I think of this Reddit comment on South Park enough that I have it saved, and it's the apology about Man Bear Pig or something like that. And it's a big long Reddit post. Anyways, and then the comment underneath it is, or South Park mocks the people that take it too far, people who are too ideologically possessed. They'll take concepts and explore said concepts by pushing them to their extremes, thereby exposing their absurdities. Their social commentary has been on point in recent seasons.
Yeah, I agree.
And I mean, I 100%. So I mean, it's all throughout this article. Yeah, there's definitely sparked a huge Twitter debate. Oh, dude, I love the fact that every other
That
ad on
doesn't
my
spark
phone.
a fucking debate today. What
listen,
does not spark a debate today?
I have to tell you this. So every other ad on my phone is for fetch puppies.
Tired of hearing about dogs.
Well, you're just mad that I want to buy a dog.
I'm not mad. I don't want dogs. I don't want my dog. He's annoying. He's over there whining right now.
You're scared that you're going to lose your place in my heart as my best friend to a four-legged furry animal.
I'm okay with that.
It's all good.
Can you hear him whining?
No, I can't. Too bad he can't hear me because I'd talk
He's
to him.
He's going, oh.
Oh, poor Lou.
For no reason.
I
just took him out when I got home. I fed him. I don't know what his problem is.
But yeah, I mean, so there's a lot of people.
He's literally standing there, going, oh. Here he comes. Now he knows I'm talking about him.
There's a lot of
what
people
doing,
defending him, but there's a lot of people that are still like, man, I don't know. This is pretty crazy shit. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that they're pretty on point with some of the social commentary and shit that they've been doing here lately.
Start.
But at the same time, I don't know.
He's a brat.
Get out of
here.
I like your dog, dude.
He's a brat.
But I don't
take him and then make him raise the other dog.
No, I will bring him to your house to hang out, and for my dog to learn how to be a better dog, and then maybe
my dog will not be my dog is a bad influence. Then do not do that. My dog will have to run in the
Hold on. Maybe, just maybe, we'll get lucky. And my dog will be like, hey, bro, I understand you're older and you kind of run the roost over here, but maybe we should do it this way.
Do you know who you're talking about?
Yeah. I'm talking.
You think another dog's going to keep Lou right there in the yard like, hey, I'll stay and play with this dog instead of going and finding 20 other dogs to play with? No, He'll go run them up. No, he will not.
Yes.
He wants to go play with those 3 dogs in the yard down the road and run around the yard and act crazy.
I have a question for you, but it is most definitely an off-air question. Hey, did you see the new bat suit for the new Batman movie?
Yes.
Oh, what do you think of it?
I'm tired of Batman. I'm tired of being rebooted.
No, it's not a fucking reboot.
Oh, what is it then?
I mean, it is, but it's not. Okay, so what we had with Justice...
Spider-Man being rebooted?
Shut the fuck up and listen to me, because you're going to be like, okay, so it's not a reboot, but it's a soft reboot. It's a soft reboot.
Who's the villains?
Catwoman, the Penguin, the Riddler, and...
Sounds like the one with Danny DeVito, Jim Carrey, and what's her name? She played in Higher Learning.
Except for
Michelle Pfeiffer.
Except for the fact that you're mixing 2 different movies.
Whatever. It's still a reboot with all of them in one this time.
It's a soft reboot.
And
the reason why you can have all of them in that is because they have not been in a modern Batman movie yet.
Where's Mr. Freeze?
We'll get him eventually.
No,
so anyways, listen. So yeah, those are your villains. The Riddler is actually his original persona, the persona that he had when he first appeared, not the Edward Nygma that he took on later in life. It's actually, so the Batman that we had in Batman v Superman and Justice League was 20 years of Batman had taken a toll on him. He watched a Robin die. whole 9 yards. This Batman is Batman's second or third year as Batman. So it's not a reboot. It's not an origin story. But it doesn't take place as
Ben
far
Affleck was 20 years of getting beat down, and this is him as starting. So what was Christian Bale?
Christian Bale doesn't exist.
Was it like Dark Knight, alternate timeline stuff?
Yeah. That's multiverse.
Okay.
That's the best way. That's the best way to do it. I mean, just like, Spider-Man over here. That's in a different timeline than the MCU, and that Spider-Man, which is a different timeline than the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man.
Right. Into the Spider-Verse? Yeah.
The Spider-Verse, if you will.
I love Spider-Man.
So, I mean, I don't know why. You're stupid for it.
Fuck you. Stan Lee would be rolling in his grave right now. Dick.
What were we talking about that got us... Oh, I asked you about the Batman movie. So, yeah. So, like I said, it takes place in his second year of...
Okay, who's the people playing the villains?
Oh, you suck dick. I have to look it up. Not that I would love you any less if you did.
But I don't. Hey, I'm looking at my Carnage pop and my Venom pool pop, which makes more sense now. And Venom and Venomized Iron Man. I almost got Venomized Thanos the other day.
Wait. Did you buy any of those the other day?
No, I didn't.
Okay. I thought you did. And I was about to be like, I fucking hate you.
I should have.
So
I got Venomized Black Panther as well.
They are calling it a reboot in... But
I'm sorry.
We'll see how it actually plays out, because I don't see how
the only old man Batman I know is the cartoon where he's got a
Batman Beyond.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So
Got
you have
gray hair.
You have Robert Pattinson as Batman, and I'm open to this still. Zoe Kravitz is Selena Kyle, Catwoman. Paul Dano.
Oh yeah, I remember that. He's the Penguin, right?
Yeah. No, he is
the Riddler.
Yes, he is Riddler.
Oh no shit.
Jeffrey Wright is Gordon. John Toretto is Carmine Falcone. Colin Farrell is the Penguin. That's what ruined it for you. That's right, Colin Farrell. But, in fairness, Andy Serkis is going to be Alfred. So I'm kind of wanting to see what that...
How tall is he?
Who?
Andy Serkis.
I don't know. Let's look at his...
They're going to make Alfred all short?
I don't think he's that
They
short.
need to do a movie where the timeline where Alfred beat the fuck out of everybody. They need to do that movie. Where he was like superhuman.
He's 5'8", dude. He's the same height as me.
That's short.
I'm not short, you piece of shit.
That's average, actually.
Oh.
You're average.
I fucking hate you. I mean, in some ways.
You're such a piece of shit, Steve Starr. All right.
In other ways, there's a reason my name sounds like it's from a porn.
Whatever. Anyway,
everybody loves having sex with midgets.
You can't say that. Yes, you can. This is our show. Anyway, that's all I got.
I mean, I'm out of topics too. But you want to know what? You want to know what the time count is at the end of this show? So it at least makes me somewhat proud of you, because we still have a 5-minute outro song.
A 5-minute outro song?
Yeah, that way it rounds up to 50.
They're just going to stop listening.
What if I come back after the 5 minutes and I'm like, the code word is rhinoceros. Email it.
They would be super fucking confused and be like, what is the code word for?
Well, I would tell you once you email it to peskycatent@gmail.com.
How many SSSSS was that?
I have no idea.
Well, then nobody's going to know the fucking right password.
I didn't say it was going to be rhinoceros. I didn't say it was actually going to be rhinoceros. I just said, what if it was? And I did something like that, and we gave something away.
Oh, whatever. We got to tell them what they can win, don't we? No?
Yeah. I mean, we should probably come up.
Keep the anonymity about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Anemone. I live in anemone.
I'm just curious if anybody actually still listens to the show.
Man, don't be a hater.
No, I'm not trying to be a hater. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out if people still listen to the show. Because if people still listen to the show and they actually email us, they might actually get something cool out of it. I mean, who knows? So hit us with the plugs.
Facebook, Instagram, all of them. The Open Mic Show. At the Open Mic Show podcast, actually, on Facebook. Cash _ West for IG. And at ENTCat on Twitter. PeskyCatENT@gmail.com. And check out our game streams when we do stream them.
Which yours is?
Cash West.
Hey, so I'm just going to ask you. I know I don't use it that often, but you said, and I tell you to hit with the plugs, and you never plug my shit.
What shit? I don't even know what shit you're talking about. I just said check our game streams.
I have an Instagram.
You don't use it.
I post on there. I post from time to time.
Steve.star666 on Instagram.
.666.
Steve.star.666.
Steve.star.666.
Oh my Jesus Christ! Then why? That's why I don't promote it.
He says you always forget the other dot, you bastard.
Anyways, you guys have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you.
What's my game stream page?
Steve MF Starr, and that's 2 R's.
At least you know one of my pages. Ass clown. All right. So with that being said, y'all have a nice night. Hey, Cash.
Yeah?
We are going to do the password thing.
Is it rhinoceros?
No. The password is going to be orange. And if you actually listen to this far in and heard the word orange, email it to us at Cash.
PeskyCatENT@gmail.com.
And we'll get back to you.